Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Stars and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now and getting to start. Tyler Anderson. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Trout hauls it in, and there's one away. Joe Morgan, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, number 27. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Pickoff move to first. Morgan back on a dive. The 0-1. Morgan on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Tag, save. Stolen base. Darno too late with a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Now the batter now, Jim Edmonds. First pitch misses. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the third out. Back in Anaheim, starting on the mound in this one, Jackson Jobe. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. There's a strike.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Zach Neto digs in now. Check swing, called strike. One out, base is empty. That one in there across the letters.
0-2.
Stays alive. And that
1 and 2.
skips in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trout. Pitch misses there,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Yeah.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That clips the corner. That one missed.
Full count.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ben Joyce comes on now.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 44, Ben Joyce.
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit.
The left fielder.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late swing, fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And that one almost hit him. And that's downstairs and outside. That one in triple digits.
We got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Puts it away for the out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 17, Tony Clark.
Inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now a chance for Johnny Bench.
That's
and
ball
1.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. That's a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is.
The left-hander on now, Rock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the DH, Nolan Schanuel. That one hit to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, Jorge Soler up at the plate.
For the Angels, the designated hitter. Jorge.
The new pitcher in the game,
Soler.
Hunter Green.
Now pitching, Hunter Green.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Laser, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He was all over that one.
Nice
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. There's a strike. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes Yohan Moncada. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit.
d'Arnaud.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off, he was late. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
And a base hit on a line. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball, that's
and the
outside.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Clark aboard here at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball.
Throws it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Throw to second, safe. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
2-2.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Misses.
Count is full.
Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Sam Bachman taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Now
quality
pitching
pitches
for
out of
the
him right here. Got to do his best to keep
Number
the score
40.
right where it is.
Sam Lawmen.
Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Morgan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one
That's the
missing
ball.
inside.
1-0. Here.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The batter, number 27.
Here's the third baseman. Caught looking his first time up. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Morgan on the move. They pitch
1-1.
out. Throw.
Hey,
Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Misses off the inside. 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
runners at the
Jim
corners, nobody out. Jim Edmonds now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's
0
looking for a
balls, 1 strike.
strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Not close
2-1.
with that one, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen
Now
for a new
pitching
pitcher,
for the
Ian
Angels.
Anderson.
And this could be a
Number
pretty
35.
critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Anderson.
And here is Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one outside. And that is ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home. 1 run across. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody
Now
out.
batting,
Well
the first
done.
baseman,
Drives in the
Tony
run. Just kept it simple.
Clark.
Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hey,
Clark stands in now and watches strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runners on the corners, no outs. That one catches the zone And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Ball count.
Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So bases all loaded up. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. A single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Moncada. Rengifo for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So now the DH spot, Nolan Shotwell. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So coming into the game now on defense, Max Clark. He takes over in right. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell.
The first baseman, Nolan.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Don Sutton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Nope, ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Joe Adele now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one to first. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels.
Second baseman, Luis.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Shotwell, the lead runner out at second. Adele at first with no outs. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Now over to Clark, double play. And now Zach Neto.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fastball misses outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And that's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.